Hello, welcome to Anime Mystics. I'm Roman, and today I am watching ReZero Season 2, Episode 7? Yeah, 7. um, so last episode, Subaru died. Well, he died at the end of the previous episode and woke up, right after he had completed the trial. So he found Amelia, comforted her because she was having a hard time dealing with her past. And then they show them at the, I guess, base is what I'll call it, to discuss what happened. He informs them that he also went through the trial and passed it. But the barrier hadn't gone down, so nobody really believed he did it. And then he tells them that there are 3 trials that they have to go through in order to bring down the barrier. After that, he goes over to Amelia and tells her, basically that if she can't handle it, let him do it. He'll do the trials and get the barrier down. Which she got upset about, which I can understand. I mean, how is she supposed to grow if he just steps in and does everything for her? Plus, as she said, it kind of came off like he didn't believe she could do it. But she knows it's something that she has to do, so she's going to continue taking the trials until she passes it. And then Garfield got upset because he said that she's the only one who can do it, and that he would do everything he could to ensure that Subaru was the only person who couldn't pass the trials. He's like very against it now, even though at the previous episode, when they were going back to the mansion, he said that he could take over for Amelia. Like, why doesn't he just take over? Different time, though, Like, they had more of a connection then because they were talking a bit more. And I guess at that point he felt like maybe Subaru should have been the one to do it. But no. This time he got upset. So yeah, Amelia is going to continue taking the trials and try to free these people. Which she's going to. It might take a bit because I don't know what went on in her past that's so hard for her to overcome. But I know that not just everybody is going to go through their past and be like, okay, I'm done, I'm over it, whatever. There are people who are held down by their past quite a bit, kind of blocked out memories and stuff like that to make things easier, and then when you go into it and start digging it all up, it's really difficult. So I'm assuming that's going on with Amelia here. It's really difficult for her to kind of go through it again. So I don't know how long it's going to take her to overcome it, but I know she will. Anyway, after that, Subaru went to Roswell to get permission to go back to the mansion because he knows that Petra and Frederica are going to die, along with Rem and them. So he actually got permission to leave 2 days earlier than he did the last time to ensure that he got there before anything happened. He even convinces Roswell to allow Ram to go with him. Garfield didn't go, and he still gave them the jewel, but Ram had to convince him because she knows that he loves her and all that. So she kind of used that against him because she knew Subaru wanted the thing, so she had to do what she had to do. Also, it's not like she said that she loved him and she wants the thing, blah blah, whatever. She just kind of said a few things that made him go, man, okay, fine. But also kind of get upset because he's like, man, you're only like this when you really want something. Anyway, they go back to the mansion. Everybody's still alive. Petra introduces herself to Ram. Frederica is gone right now. She's checking the barrier around the mansion. And Subaru takes Ram to go see Rem, where later on she tells him that she can feel that they have the same blood going through their veins, so that she knows that it's her sister. She just doesn't remember her. Subaru accused Frederica of being kind of like a double agent kind of thing, where he thinks that she is involved in some shady things against them. Doesn't seem to be the case, especially after they talked a bit more. She does have some kind of goal that I guess has been given to her, but she did not go into what it was. But it does seem like she is helping them, at least at the moment. Then I can't remember her name, but the one they met in the first part of season 1, that lady who likes cutting open people, she's there. I guess she was hired to take them out. She was supposed to arrive when Subaru arrived. She didn't expect him to get there so early, which tells me that somebody that they know must have hired her to go to the mansion. I don't want to say it was Roswaal. I kind of have a feeling it might be, though, just to kind of test them. He seems to be big on testing these people. And I could kind of see this being as a test for Subaru again, maybe even Ram, everybody at the mansion, to see if they can handle this kind of thing. And if they die, then they die and they're not worth much. And if they survive, then he got some pretty valuable assets. So, But I could be wrong. Maybe it's somebody else they know who is, upset at them for something. I'm not sure. Anyway, Ram and them start fighting with her. They kind of get away. Frederica does take a few knives in the back. Subaru, I think, takes one in the shoulder. And then he realizes that they left Ram and Beatrice in the house, so they have to go back and get them. And he's upset because Ram is saying, no, what we have to do is leave and get everybody out of here. That's out of the mansion. And he's upset because she's suggesting they leave Rem. And it's like, look, I know that she's my sister. I can feel it. But I still don't really remember her. Plus, it's probably better if who's out gets away. Thinking of the safer route to take. But he's like, no, I'm going in and I'm going to go save them. So Frederica decides to transform into her full beast mode, go in and try to fight what's-her-name to give them time. Ram went to go get, I think, the dragon that they ride, that little dragon mount that they have. Petra and Subaru went back into the mansion. They need to teach Petra how to fight. Right now, she's what? She's 11? Just an 11-year-old girl in the mansion. Can't really do much except probably the chores. Somebody needs to teach her how to fight. So she can defend herself and the mansion if it comes down to it, because it's not exactly the safest place for any of them to be. If Roswaal is gone and Puck and all these super powerful people they have, whatever. Anyway, he's trying to get to Rem. I believe Petra is dead now because something there was a collapse. This beast came into the mansion and attacked. Ram lured it away, and then the floor collapsed. I think Petra died from that. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm pretty positive she is. and Ram, I think, grabbed Subaru and dragged him out. But then something happened, and he ended up back in the mansion to get Rem. And as he opened the door, it was Beatrice, and he was in the library. And now he's angry at Beatrice because apparently, according to him, she possibly ruined everything. So now we're going to see what happens. All I got to say is you better not be too mad at Beatrice. I like Beatrice. She's funny. Okay. Volume is good. Alright. So we're going to start this episode in 3, 2, 1. Now. Oh, she's in. Back he goes. No, why would it? You hadn't completed your task, so there was no reason for it to change. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you're not wrong. That's not what I meant. Yeah, a little bit. What's up? It's like, fine, whatever. How did she leave? Yeah. How did she get out? Did she pass? open field, huh? Right? What? Huh. So is she not half? So she's not completely half. Oh. Suit. Oh, okay, so they got him tied up somewhere. They need info. Tesla Fortress. Try to bite his tongue. Oh, now they're looking for him. Say something. Nope. Gonna get bribed. Has Beatrice ever really told you the truth? If it was true that she was only following the gospel to save you this whole time, wouldn't she have stopped what's her name from killing you? Yep. Alright, we're done here. You can lie in your cell again. What did she give him? Found him. Otto. How long has he been down there? A couple days? Yeah. 3 days. Okay. The funner option. You've helped him quite a bit. That's right, he said friend. So now you've got a friend. Like an actual friend. You guys might not want to make a lot of noise. You guys might want to get out of there. Is there anything at the end here? Oh, wait, there is. I don't know if that's... They're just adding it as part of the credits, or what? Because I thought I saw credits. He's got good hearing. Ram. Yep, he's gone. And now he's going beast mode. Okay, I accidentally hit play again. Okay. Alright. I don't know why Subaru thought Beatrice had just overwritten where his original save point was. I mean, he didn't accomplish his task. It seems like every time he accomplishes what he's trying to do is when it's rewritten, so he doesn't have to go through it again. And in this case, he's trying to save everybody at the mansion, which he didn't do. There have been times, I think, where he's lasted longer than what was supposed to... Well, lasted longer than the first point he died in these kinds of situations, and it didn't override it. So I don't know why he was thinking it was going to override it this time, just because Beatrice saved him. In fact, he got a little more information, not about like what's going on at the mansion or anything like that, but slightly a little bit about Beatrice. I really doubt that she's just listening to what the book says. She has saved him before, and she's only using the book as an excuse for why she actually saved him, because she's kind of tsundere. And if the book was telling her to make sure that he stayed alive, she would have saved him and kept him from dying when what's-her-name stabbed him. Probably wouldn't even have allowed her to stab him. She didn't even do anything when she walked into the room. I think she was only saying that because Subaru got so angry at her for saving his life. She does... I don't know what's going on with her in the book. I think it has to do with Betelgeuse, since that was his copy, and we know that he and her knew each other. So it's like something to, I guess, remember him by. I could be wrong. Maybe it is just the book telling her what to do, but I kind of doubt it. So yeah. I'm actually pretty sure all this happened before it was supposed to, because he did get there early, and they were still discussing things with Frederica and her when they arrived, and Frederica when they had arrived. So it's not like he even went past where he died last time. It was actually earlier than when he died last time. So thinking that it overwrote it is just his irrational mind going because he was so angry. And then to think that Beatrice would allow him to kill himself in her library. One, he's asked her to kill him before, and she wouldn't do it. She teleported him away. It's not like Beatrice doesn't want him to die. Despite what she's saying about the book and all this, she likes Subaru. I don't know. I don't think it's like, Petra, Rem, or Amelia like, but she likes Subaru. They kind of get along. He's like the only one who really bothers her in her library. So, yeah. I think she kind of sees him as a friend, but she doesn't want to admit anything. So, again, she's kind of tsundere about it. He's still trying to keep Amelia from taking the trial. I mean, I guess he's kind of figuring if we can get the trial over with now, then all of them can go back to the mansion and take care of what's-her-name. But right now, he's just kind of like, okay, he says he knows that Amelia's going to have to face her past eventually, but she's doing it now. Like, just let her do it. Let her take the trial, pass the trial, and then you don't have to worry about her doing it later. Not the trial, but overcoming her past. He did this almost this exact same thing when they went to the God, I can't say it's not a coronation, but when they brought all of the I guess candidates for ruler together, and she told him, stay here at the hotel. We can handle this. We'll be back. And then as soon as she left, he convinced Rim to let him leave and caused a whole big scene at the castle, getting him nearly killed, doing something to his magical ports or whatever, gates, having to get healed, nearly being, I guess, kind of like disowned almost by Amelia and them. It's just, sometimes he goes a little too far in trying to protect Amelia from things. Like, he knows she has to do her, like, overcome her past. Just let her do it now. Just let her handle it. You go to the mansion, get some help. You know what's waiting for you. You know how powerful she is. You're going to need somebody even more powerful than what you have to deal with her. He didn't even get to talk to Roswaal this time because he was going to bring up Beatrice. I remember he told him something the first time he went back to the mansion about what to say to Beatrice. He seems to have forgotten. I don't remember exactly what he told him either, but that shouldn't be any surprise coming from me. So, I do remember Roswaal saying something about Beatrice, and if he needs help with to tell her something, because he's probably going to need Beatrice's help in dealing with her. But yeah. Okay. I don't know. Just going to have to see what happens next week now that he and Otto are gone. I'm sure Garfield's going to try to track them down. And I don't know if he's going to kill them. I don't think Subaru would really care if he died, because then he can go back and try again. But guess we'll see. Alright. So if you enjoyed this reaction, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button so you can get updates on our releases. Check out our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for anything else we decide to post. And check out our Discord where you can chat with me or anyone else. It's also a good place to go to see if there are any updates to the channel. Also, on Thursday next week, Sano and I are going to be having a watch party for the first 4 episodes of Uzaki-chan around 8 p.m. Thursday. Last one we did, we watched the first 4 episodes of Kanojo, or Rent-A-Girlfriend. So that went pretty well. I guess you can kind of see that one as a test run to see how things sounded, whether the video lagged. I think he said the last time he did a watch party, his mic kept cutting in and out. But this time it was fine. So if you want to come watch the first 4 episodes of Uzaki this coming up week, just stop by. Follow. If you're not a part of the Discord, the link is up there that you can go and join. If you all have any suggestions on what we should do for a watch party, like anything you want us to check out, let us know. We'll see what we can do. So until then, we're just going to be watching stuff from the current season. So yeah. Okay. So until next week. Bye.